Fernandes is coming in behind Diogo Jota. If he lets that run, you can see there, Fernandes may have a slightly better opportunity. Straight at the goalkeeper. Sterling effort from Marco Rossi's team in this first half. Defensively pushed to the limit, but they've now had an opportunity themselves. That header from Adam Sala, which was straightforward enough for Rui Patricio. Bernardo Silva. Silva is prepared to take on all comers, and in the end it's Nantes who intervenes. Very happy to let that go. Hungary just switched off momentarily. To this point, 3 minutes to go to half-time. This is where they have to batten down the hatches, Hungary. Must get in at half-time. This game. Ronaldo. To the heavens, he cannot believe it. What a chance. Taking a breather, if only momentarily. Nelson Semoga. Ronaldo. Easy for all. Portugal doing their best to get in behind. Hungary's back three. Prompting, they're probing. Certainly asking. He won't believe Fernando Santos what he's just seen. So again, it came. Terrific work again by Fiola. Will Portugal come again? Knocked away by Orban. Rafael Guerrero. Perfect, really well done. That's right. Puts the clock down, and now surely they will see it through to half-time on an even keel here. Hungary. It'll be a moral victory for the home side.
Squandered a couple of good chances, one by Cristiano Ronaldo just before the break. Diogo Jota twice defied.
Untuk lampu masih panci seribu, dan terjaga daya tahan tubuh.
Makasih ya mas, kamu selalu memberikan yang terbaik.
Pasti dong. Aku juga mau masakin yang terbaik buat kamu. Tuh, lihat. Nilo air.
Angkat makeup, bersihkan kotoran, cerah ternutrisi dengan vitamin. Tak ada lagi sisa makeup. Kemasan mini hanya Rp10.000.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah, mau menyerah. Ya, inilah kopi lagi deh. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Kolaki Day, kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang. Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah, mau menyerah. Ya, inilah. Hey, racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Kolaki Day, kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
Mau ngerasain yang yakin mewahnya? 100 gram original.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi Laki Day. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Laki Day. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang. Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi Laki Day. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Laki Day. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
New Lucky, new style. New Lucky, new normal. New Lucky, new sport. New Lucky, new health. Ginseng Korea, royalty vitamin B kompleks, jaga daya tahan tubuh. This is New Lucky Extra Joss.
Kopi Laki Day. Hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Laki Day. Enak dan nendang.
Ya, pemirsa masih bersama kami di Spectacular 2020 dan baru saja Anda menyaksikan jalannya pertandingan babak pertama. Skor masih sama kuat, Bung James.
Iya, Bung Ferry.
Sebagai juara bertahan, minim sekali kreativitas.
Yes, saya sangat setuju dengan sentimen Anda, minim kreativitas, namun juga kita perlu untuk memberikan atensi ya kepada lini
Ini
pertahanan dari
peluang
Hungary.
satu-satunya
aja.
tadi dari jagoan Anda, ya
Iya,
kan?
ada Zolai di
Betul.
sana. Karena memang tidak ada cara lain ya untuk Hungary memberikan ancaman ke barisan lini pertahanan dari Portugal. Tebi.
Kalau kita melihat Portugal terlalu Ronaldo centris, tidak ada support yang apa ya? Status mereka juara bertahan. Pemain mereka secara produktivitas ini di
Iya.
klub mereka masing-masing sangat kuat, tapi sama sekali minim sekali kreativitas. Saya masih mau bertanya, tapi kayaknya kita harus break dulu sebentar. Dan pemirsa RCTI dimanapun Anda berada, jangan kemana-mana karena kami akan kembali setelah pesan-pesan berikut ini.
New Lucky, new style. New Lucky, new normal. New Lucky, new sport. New Lucky, new health. Ginseng Korea, royal jelly vitamin B kompleks, jaga daya tahan tubuh. This is New Lucky Extra Joss.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi Laki Day. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Laki Day. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
The innovation from Marlboro brings a taste like never before. New, innovative, smooth taste. Introducing the new Marlboro Advance. Smooth, redefined.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi Laki Day. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi Laki Day. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang. TV Polytron semakin menggelegar.
Anak saya bekerja giat, dulu dia alami kebas, kesemutan. Neurobion Forte, efektif obati kerusakan saraf. Anakku, pahlawanku, Neurobion.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi kau lagi deh. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi kau lagi deh. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
Tetap isi energimu di mana aja. Kita bisa tetap aktif di segala situasi bersama Grandindeng Red Bull.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi kau lagi deh. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi kau lagi deh. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
Lelah karena baru aja lari maraton?
Maraton? Tak mungkin. Saya sering kelelahan.
Pusing kunang-kunang karena naik roller coaster?
Roller coaster? Enggak. Saya pusing kunang-kunang hampir tiap hari.
Lelah dan pusing kunang-kunang. Mungkin ini tanda kekurangan zat besi. Minum Sanubion bila perlu. Kombinasi zat besi, vitamin, mineral pembentuk sel darah merah. Bantu hilangkan gejala kurang darah. Aktifkan harimu.
Kenapa? Kuman bisa menyebabkan masalah kesehatan untuk adik. Pakai Lifebuoy baru. Bekerja dengan daya tahan kulit dan lawan kuman. Lifebuoy tetap 3.000.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi kau lagi deh. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi kau lagi deh. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
Panas gak bikin aku setengah-setengah. Apalagi ketombe, minyak dan kuman. Untuk kulit kepala pria yang lebih beresiko, Clean Man dibuat untuk pria dengan triple zero pack. Singkat habis ketombe, minyak kuman dengan sensasi dingin gunung es. Clean, sikat habis.
New Lucky, new style. New Lucky, new normal. New Lucky, new sport. New Lucky, new health. Ginseng Korea, Royal Jelly Vitamin B Complex, jaga daya tahan tubuh. This is New Lucky Extra Joss.
Kerjaan datang bertubi-tubi, lagi dan lagi. Dia mulai lelah mau menyerah. Ya, inilah saatnya kopi kau lagi deh. Racikan kopi susu khas Thailand. Kopinya enak dan nendang. Wow. Siap hajar kerjaan sampai kelar. Kopi kau lagi deh. Kopi susu khas Thailand, enak dan nendang.
Oke, masih bersama kami di Sportakular 2020, Bung James. Saya mencatat masih ada beberapa nama yang camik nih di ke bangku cadangan Portugal, dan Andre Silva, Joao Moutinho, atau Renato Sanchez. Menurut Anda, atau mungkin Anda punya pilihan lain? Kira-kira siapa nih pemain yang akan menjadi faktor pembeda di babak kedua? Minimal ada kreativitas baru di lini tengah.
Saya sangat setuju dengan apa yang tadi Anda sampaikan ya. Bila memang ada beberapa nama-nama yang bisa saja akan menjadi game changer bagi Portugal, tapi di sini Saya ingin menyarankan kepada Fernando Santos bila memang dia harus berani untuk tidak mengandalkan selalu CR7 karena memang Portugal punya banyak sekali pemain yang tipikal permainannya sama seperti CR7, Temi, dan saya rasa Andre Silva bisa menjadi game changer di babak kedua nanti, dan kita tahu juga kiprahnya bersama dengan Frankfurt cukup maksimal, cukup menarik juga dengan 28 gol selama musim 2020-2021. Dan juga, Temi, yang perlu untuk kita cermati adalah barisan lini pertahanan dari Hungary. Saya melihat bahwa pelatih dari Hungary sudah mempersiapkan 3 back utama mereka ini untuk menghadapi lawan-lawan sulit ya. Ada Prancis dan juga Germany.
Ya, dan pemirsa RCTI dimanapun Anda berada, kita sudah terhubung ke Puskas Arena. Kita bisa melihat ini para pemain Portugal terlihat nervous ya. Ini pertandingan pertama mereka di grup neraka. Kita bisa melihat, saya belum 45 menit pertama belum lihat senyum Ronaldo yang biasanya menghibur lapangan, tapi ada yang menarik di pertandingan kali ini kerinduan yang terobati di mana stadion full terisi, Bung James.
Iya, saya pun juga tentunya merindukan ya bisa untuk menyaksikan secara langsung Bung Temi di stadion dengan menyaksikan banyaknya penonton di sana, dan ini merupakan salah satu hal yang pastinya sangat langka dan dirindukan juga untuk setiap pemain.
Kita
Karena
lihat ambience yang sangat luar biasa. Diego Jota barusan yang membuang peluang tadi di babak pertama. Oke, ini menarik sekali, dan sepertinya kick off babak kedua antara Hungaria berhadapan dengan Portugal akan segera dimulai. Kami yang bertugas di studio mengucapkan selamat menyaksikan.
We'll get the ball rolling at the start of the second half. No changes at the interval. So here we go again. Portugal reflecting on the chances they had and missed. Hungary reflecting on a very solid defensive performance, keeping the European champions at arm's length for most of the opening 45 minutes, Don Goodman.
Yeah, and I think that's why both coaches at half-time will be pleased with the performance of their team. Obviously, Fernando Santos would have expected his team to have taken one of the chances, but defensively Hungary have been excellent. You can really see why they've had 6 clean sheets in the previous 10 games. They have a bit more defending to do here.
He's rolled out for a corner of Willy Orban. Only 6 first half goals at the European Championship so far. 7 of the 11 goalless at half time.
It should have been a corner, but the official didn't spot it.
Viola put under pressure. He's helped out by Schaefer. Nelson Semoga. He's done a good job, Andreas Schaefer, who's been preferred to Philip Hollander.
This corner is a result of Hungary taking risks in their own final third. Rossi will not be happy should anything come from this.
In by Bruno Fernandes. That was goal-bound from Pep. Tenacious. Hungary, yet again determined to keep Portugal out.
It's another hands-on head moment. We've seen him over the years do this. I mean, it's a decent effort from Pep, equal by Gulaci.
Ball was spinning back towards goal. Pep, who has scored against Hungary way back in 2009. 7 international goals for the 38-year-old, still at the heart of Portugal's defence. Kleinheiser. There's Schaefer.
Getting the dispossessed in their own half, and that is really asking for trouble. Hungary up against real quality players here. Can't be giving them a helping hand.
Rafael Guerreiro. Now Jota. 2 attempts on goal for Diogo Jota in the first half. Twice kept out by Peter Galashi. There's glaring miss, that of Cristiano Ronaldo just before the interval. Ronaldo. Ruben Diaz. Jota. Adam Sola. Holding off the knee. Schaefer. Sholai. Adam Solai. Straightforward enough again for Rui Patricio.
It's about the most possession that they've had at any one time in the Portuguese half, and it results in a strike from Adam Solai. It's dipping and swerving. It's comfortably dealt with by Rui Patricio.
Kick the goals for Adam Solai back in March when Hungary got their FIFA World Cup qualifying programme up and running. Country second behind England after 3 games. A group that also contains Poland, who drew 3-3 in Budapest. Hungary 2 up in that one. Poland full back. Willi Orban put Hungary back in Lewandowski level for Poland. Tia Fiola dismissed. Haven't really on the fact, John, that this is a group that also contains France and Germany. 3rd place may well be enough to get into the round of 16. The best 4 3rd place finishers will go through. Something that he'll know all about, having experienced that with Portugal back in 2016.
It is remarkable, isn't it? To realise that the team that finished 3rd in their group went on to become European Championship winners. This is so finely poised, isn't it, really? Trying to break down this really resilient, hungry team. Really well organised and disciplined they've been. I did question, can they keep it going for the full 90 minutes plus added time? That's the question. You're right, Germany and France, though, have half an eye on this.
Sure.
Interesting, isn't it? For the Portuguese outfield players, Ronaldo had the fewest touches. He had the biggest chance.
Kleinheisler losing out to Nelson Semedo. With a solid challenge by Attila Sola.
He took his time, the referee, but I think he's got the right decision in the end. I think this is a foul as Bruno Fernandes is it through, look, it's taken out by Attila Sola.
Rafael Guerreiro. William Carvalho. Managed to tidy up for Hungary. We need to build again. Hightlught chases on for Roland Scholler.
Again, referee right on top of the situation. This was a foul at all. Referee didn't. I have to say the standard of refereeing in general throughout the whole tournament has been excellent. It really has. It's a little flick with the left arm of Ruben Diaz, but certainly not enough to give a free kick, and it's certainly not enough to go to ground and stay down. Not for me. Referee absolutely spot on.
Ruben Diaz. Put in by Diogo Jota. Takes the time. Ball didn't actually go out of play then. Neat footwork again by Selalu, who belies the belief that big attackers don't possess finesse.
He's been excellent. Selalu's really held the ball up as well as he could, really, and there's been an awful lot of support. But look at this. Wants the crowd, they need the crowd, and the crowd respond. This is what it's all about.
Portugal off to Munich next to take on Germany, then they return to Budapest to repeat the Euro 2016 final. They take on France. Scholler. Before the tournament started, referees and assistants were told to watch for any pushing or shoving or holding inside. Penalty area. Portugal getting increasingly irritated. It's not going their way.
Well, the biggest problem of all is it's Ruben Diaz. We cannot afford to get sucked into any kind of scuffle like that. He's walking a tightrope, already on a yellow card. Is Selalu getting into his head a little bit?
The mind games are being played. Selalu the target, holding off the Nia. Roland Scholler. He was tripped against his own teammate. Fiora with a long bursting run forward to try and support Adam Sola.
Have a game on our hands. It's much more even the second half. Just wonder, is Fernando Santos, the coach of Portugal, thinking about how we can change this game?
Portugal with an embarrassment of riches off the bench. Nelson Semedo. Should have been straightforward enough for Galacci.
He'll tell you he was always in control. Ish.
Another season of near misses in Germany with Leipzig. Runners up in the Bundesliga, they're beaten in the Pokal, the German Cup, and they reached the round of 16 in the Champions League. Roland Scholl almost getting in behind Pep. William Carvalho getting a buffeting. Ronaldo. And again by Ronaldo. Impressive work by Nodge. He's got the better of Diogo Jota. And still he goes on. This is a fantastic contest now. This. Armed by Orban. He's captain Germany at under 21 level. He's a German father. Nelson Semedo. Ronaldo. Silva. Good at it. Now Pep. Portugal confronted by a blanket of red shirts. Everybody behind the ball. Happy to concede possession. Lifted back to his goalkeeper by Fiola.
Once again, that's the question. Hungary's defenders, and they come up with the answers. And excellent. And the longer it goes, the more frustrated Portugal will become. Portugal see this as a must-win game.
Roland Scholl. Scholl looking for help, but as yet none is forthcoming. Now it's been provided by Schaefer. Goal kick. He thought it was a corner, but he may have a point.
Guy bobbles between William Carvalho and himself, and yes, referee gets it right again.
Simply isn't any recovery time for Hungary. Rafael Guerreiro. Now Ronaldo.
noticeable, isn't it? Ronaldo is going looking more for the ball. He wants to influence this game. Hasn't really the chance to do so, with the exception of the missed opportunity.
Nelson Semoga. Diogo Jota, who switched from left to right. William Carvalho. Wave after wave after wave, Portugal attacks. And every time they're pushed back by Hungary. Nelson Semoga. He's overhit the cross, but he put behind by Laurentić.
He couldn't take any chances, really. Far post, wasn't sure what was behind him.
Is ready to come on for Hungary, and they're going to make that change before they defend a corner kick. Andreas Schäfer goes off to warm applause, and Nego is shown to be the man for the big occasion already, because he scored one of the 2 goals that put out Iceland in the playoff final. Ronaldo up. Didn't get anywhere near the corner kick. Game's first change after 65 minutes.
I totally understand that. Marco Rossi keen to keep the energy levels high, keen to keep the legs in the team. Schäfer covered a lot of ground.
Taken short by Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Nelson Semoga. Just look at the reaction. The Pia Solai greeting that as though it was a winning goal. Hungary getting the goal kick.
Yeah.
Sorry, Don.
No, I was going to say, because they're inching ever closer. I mean, let's not beat about the bush here. A draw for Hungary is a huge point. It's a moral victory. Who knows, with games against France and Germany to come, this is a game that Portugal would have targeted for 3 points.
Coach saying only yesterday that this was perhaps a better squad of players than those at his disposal in 2016. Bruno Fernandes. Tipped away again by Gulashi.
Different ways of hurting you, don't they, Portugal? They can try and pass it through you. If that fails, get it out wide, crosses in. And if that fails, they've always got the shooting from distance of the likes of Bruno Fernandes. It's another good save from Gulashi.
Again, the instruction, keep the hands down. Taken short by Bernardo Silva. Whipped in by Bruno Fernandes. Nego on as a substitute. I don't think he's touched the ball yet.
I remember he came on. His team were defending a corner. I don't think they've had the ball since.
Nelson Semoga. Stumble by Bernardo Silva. Strong challenge by Nelson Semoga. been added to the Portugal squad for the European Championship was João Cancelo, forced out after a positive COVID test. Adam Solai. Well, it wouldn't quite fall for Roland Solai.
Well, they are rare, aren't they, the forays from Hungary into the Portuguese penalty area. But when they get there, causing them one or two little problems, little scares.
Bruno Fernandes. It's a lovely turn.
This is the strike again. It's dipping, it's swerving. And actually has to watch it all of the way. Make sure he gets a good hand on it. Excellent from the goalkeeper. More frustration for Bruno Fernandes in Portugal.
Rafa Silva is set to come on. And it's Bernard Silva who makes way. Silva quickly involved. He started one of Portugal's qualifying games. Striker with Benfica. He was part of the squad at Euro 2016. Just too much on that for Roland Solai.
It's a willing runner though, isn't he? Keeps making those runs. Only needs to be found once to be presented with a goal-scoring opportunity.
One change made by Hungary, and Marco Rossi contemplating another one. Silva. He's then guilty of the foul.
He's checking to make sure all his players are okay physically before deciding on the change.
There you go. And by Solai. Kleinheiser's there. The ball was taken away from him by his teammate. It was another surge forward from defence. This time by Attila Solai. Kleinheiser. Hungary taking encouragement from this. It's really stretching the energy levels of everyone out there.
Yeah, and us. It's just unbelievably tense game. It's almost attack against defence, and yet Hungary, when they do break forward, they look like they can cause Portugal problems.
Adam Solai. Risky challenge by Ruben Diaz, given that he is on a yellow card. Rafa Silva. Fresh legs, new ideas for Portugal.
The same end result. Hungary defence has come out on top. They have been brilliant.
Roland Scholler. His ankles wrapped by Pep.
And he's been brilliant too as well. A quick feed. Does look a threat to Portugal. Just draws another tackle, draws another challenge. Whilst there's not a lot of contact, it's enough, especially for those.
What a lift they have given Hungary. The capacity crowd in Budapest. The biggest crowds we'll see at the championship will be in this stadium. Adam Salai. It's worth a try.
He is capable. I mean, he must be thrilled. Rossi, absolutely thrilled with his team. Knows exactly what he wants to do here, Adam Salai. Dip and swerve it into that far corner.
Really dance.
It's 15 minutes. No stoppages. 15 minutes away from what would be a wonderful point for Hungary. Less so for Portugal.
Bruno Fernandes. Now Ronaldo claiming a handball by VAR. Well, it will be checked by VAR. That's the point that Janet Checker is making to the Portugal captain.
May brush the hand, but I don't think the VAR will overturn that. It's not deliberate.
Double change for Hungary.
More frustration for Portugal. Diego uses his body well. Draws the foul. It is a foul.
Shiga, number 18, is coming on. It's going to be Klein as though goes off with Scholler. By Rui Patricio, back in by Nego. Jabosh Schoen is the other Hungary substitute. Approaching the final 10 minutes.
There are only 4 times that they failed to score, Portugal, in the last 22 games. It was against Spain twice and against France twice. High caliber opposition, high-ranking nations. This would be a big surprise if Hungary can pull it off.
Lovely take by Bruno Fernandes. Magnificent recovery by Bobka. There maybe. Referee just having a look over his shoulder to see if there's a player down. And there you go. Schön. Extraordinary. Just on as a substitute, and the flag is raised for an offside. Drama to the last in Budapest, and look at the expression on Schön's face. What a moment that would have been for him, and what a moment it would have been for those Hungary supporters.
Well, he is offside. I thought so at the time when the ball was played forward. And as they're instructed to do, the assistant, he waits until the end of the act, and there you go, the flag goes up. It's the right decision. It's unfortunate for Hungary. It would have been a fairy tale. And here's the response from Fernando Santos.
Sobol Schön, who was born in Budapest and who's recently joined FC Dallas in the United States, just 20 years of age, with the chance, he thought, to put Hungary in front. So a double change for Hungary, followed by a double change for Portugal. Silver on with Renato Sanchez, who was just 18 years of age at the last European Championship. Scored in the quarter-final against Poland in Marseille. Portugal behind in that one, and winning through in a penalty shootout. Robert Lewandowski put Poland in front. Sanchez, Guerrero, Vrancic, fantastic energy from Vrancic in the right back position. There's a yellow card as well for Nego. That was his reaction.
Overstepped the mark. Can understand getting carried away, can't you, when you think you've just scored a legitimate goal and the flag goes up.
As a former striker yourself, you'll appreciate the work being done up front by Adam Solai.
Unbelievable. That's without the ball predominantly as well.
Rafa Silva.
Things like that. It's things like that.
There you go. Schön, almost away from back. Still he bears down on Rui Patricio.
There must be some tired legs out there now. There really has to be. I mean, they've covered so much ground, Hungary, particularly without the ball. You cover more ground, chasing the ball around the pitch. And this is the kind of time in a game where you can really feel it. The crowd will help them in that regard.
Rafa Silva. Oh, it's been deflected in. Portugal go in front. They nearly always find a way, and they have found a way. Cruel on Hungary. 6 minutes remaining.
I think if ever there's a real cruel way to concede a goal, that's it. Rafael Guerrero, the left back, finds himself in the area, gets the strike, takes a huge deflection, gives the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. It's really Orban, and it comes off. I kind of feel that Galachi in the goal may have had the initial strike covered, but the deflection cruelly takes it into the corner. That's a bitter pill to swallow for Hungary.
Just 6 minutes remaining. Rafael Guerrero putting Portugal in front. The shades in this game of Portugal's World Cup qualifier against Azerbaijan back in March, when they had 67% of the possession, 29 attempts, and they won 1-0. The benefit of an own goal. Rafa Silva.
Yeah.
It's a penalty.
Yeah. Uses his body really well here. But it all comes from Renato Sanchez. The energy, the drive, fresh legs, pace, trickery. Carries Portugal up the pitch and slots in. Rafa Silva uses his body well. He knows the defenders behind him, gets his body across. Willy Orban doesn't get any of the ball. He's trying to get back, stretching every sinew, straining every sinew in his body. But he's got a hold of Rafa Silva. And leaves the referee no choice but to award a penalty.
Told to stay on his line, and what a moment for Cristiano Ronaldo, whose name is written into the history of the European Championship. Nobody has scored more goals in the competition than Ronaldo, and nobody has scored more goals in the finals than Cristiano Ronaldo. Another record for Cristiano Ronaldo. The all-time leading goal scorer at the finals. That's his 10th. And it's Hungary 0, Portugal 2.
Well, only word for this fella, Cristiano Ronaldo, is remarkable. Remarkable player, remarkable player, and there's still maybe more to come. He'll hope there's more to come, but there's the penalty. No question, it's the right decision from the referee, who again has been excellent. He composes himself. He strikes. Was there any doubt? I don't think so. There's the record. If ever a name belonged in the record books, it's that of Cristiano Ronaldo. Look what it means to him. And yes, it's cruel on Hungary, but it is for Portugal. Again, they look like drawing. They've just won.
Fernandes comes off, and it will be João Moutinho to come on, eating up a few extra seconds. Not done for Portugal.
They've been made to work for it, haven't they? I think anybody that was in any doubt that Hungary would be the whipping boys, would be an easy 3 points in this group, think again. They have been brilliant, Hungary, and you have to feel sorry for them.
Two goals in 3 minutes. Rafael Guerreiro with a deflection to make it 1-0. And then Cristiano Ronaldo from the penalty spot. His 105th international goal. His 176th appearance.
Not making 4 from the record.
Well, he will have every record within his sights. 11 goals he got in qualifying. Featuring at his 5th European Championship. Let's not forget he was substituted after just 25 minutes of the final back in 2016. Forced off because of an injury, but was willing his teammates on alongside Fernando Santos. And the picture of him lifting the trophy at the end of the final, a picture of joy. Who says it's all about the fame and the adulation? It's the drive and the energy to continue to want to do it at the age of 36 and to do it on the big stage.
He's a winner. He'll be relieved. His team have pulled through, missed the biggest chance of the game in the first half. No harm done.
Sanchez. João Moutinho. This is as well the changes that Portugal have been able to make off the bench. The guile and experience of João Moutinho, the threat up front as well of Andre Silva.
They have depth. He's absolutely right, Cristiano Ronaldo. This is a better squad than the one which won.
Ronaldo, Rafa Silva, João Moutinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo. He does it again. And it counts. Had a quick look over the shoulder just to assure himself that he was onside. It's cruel on Hungary, but Portugal, the 2016 winners, are up and running for Euro 2020. Largely anonymous after a chance at the end of the first half, which he failed to take. But he has stolen the show late on with 2 goals.
Well, it will be checked for offside. It's a tight one. It really is a tight one. It's brilliant all-round play. I said after 85 minutes, this is the time of the game when you've chased the ball all of the game, that legs get tired, minds lose focus, lose concentration. And Portugal, they've had to be patient. They really have. But they have ground Hungary down in the end. Really, really cruel. There's no way Hungary deserve to lose this game 3-0.
Away we go again. Ronaldo onside, a second goal for him. A flurry of goals for Portugal late on.
It's a brilliant goal, isn't it? The third one. To cap it off, the first one, scruffy, lucky deflection. The second one, a penalty. The third one, a thing of absolute beauty. And that is what Portugal are capable of.
Lager with a free kick. And by Daniel. And again. It can uncompromising when they need to be.
I think they tick every box, to be honest with you. And this was a huge, huge game. It was a game that, in this group, with France, the world champions, with Germany, who were always there or thereabouts, this was a game Portugal simply had to win. Found it hard at times, but they've got the job done in the end.
Fifth and final minute of second half stoppage time. And by Barga. Rolled out by Rui Patricio. Jean Moutinho, featuring in his fourth European Championship. Renato Sanchez, whose career went into reverse after he featured for Portugal at the tournament in 2016, finding his feet again now. A real test for the champions, but inevitably Cristiano Ronaldo centre stage at the end. Could be argued that Hungary got lucky when the shot from Rafael Guerreiro took a wicked deflection to get beyond the reach of Peter Golacci in the Hungary goal. But then it was all about Cristiano Ronaldo. 2 goals late on, the first from the penalty spot, the second after a brilliant Portugal move to give him his second and his 11th in European Championship finals. He's left Michel Platini way behind, but Hungary have had fantastic support in the Puskás Arena in Budapest. They have supported their team from start to finish, and this fixture in Group F has finished Hungary 0, Portugal 3.